Hi, I'm Robert Begley with day 235 of my video challenge. Today we're going to ruffle some feathers. Our Hero Show episode celebrated Martin Luther King Jr., particularly his I Have a Dream talk. And in that episode, I mentioned that his speech was given, I think, August 28, 1963. And a few days later, in what would later become Ayn Rand's book, The Virtue of Selfishness, she wrote an article called Racism. That's today's topic. What is racism? Well, she opens up, and I'll just read the opening here. She says, racism is the lowest, most crudely form of collectivism. It is the notion of ascribing moral, social, or political significance to a man's genetic lineage. The notion that a man's intellectual and characterological traits are produced and transmitted by his internal body chemistry, which means in practice that a man is to be judged not by his own character and actions, but by the characters and actions of a collective of ancestors. Whoa. Collectivism. Cannot have racism without collectivism. Something else that's not in the first paragraph is determinism. So the point of racism is it's built into the root of the word race, which is, okay, I am white, I am of the white race. I have very good friends who are black and they are of the black race. But rationally, I treat them as an individual, as based on the content of their character. What is the content of character? I mentioned this before, thousands and thousands of choices you make. So choice is essential to character. Choice is not essential to skin color. It's an accident. And one total refutation of this idea is the exploding number of mixed marriages, where there's some white and some black, mulattoes down in Brazil, thousands and thousands of them. But the main point here is you take away the concept of collectivism and determinism, which means we have no control over what we do, and racism falls of its own weight. And that's the point Ayn Rand made back in 1963. I wish it was embraced more, because to break it down into one sentence, the only solution to racism is individualism. Treat every person not as a group, not as a member of a race, but as an individual, based on the character, the moral character, the thousands and thousands of actions that person has taken over the course of his or her life. So I'll say for now, we'll see you tomorrow, Impromptu Friday, signing off.